YouTube, thanks for checking out the video. So I really love Demon Slayer HinoKami Chronicles. It's the first Demon Slayer game ever made so far. It's very much similar to my favorite game series of all time, which is Naruto Storm series. So I really love this game, but it undoubtedly has some flaws. But it's also a masterpiece in certain other areas. So I'm sure we all know it's pretty much a guarantee that we'll be getting a sequel to this game. So in that sequel, I'm sure we all have a wish list, and let's go with my wish list. And I hope you comment your wish list or any features that you want down below in the comment section. So first, a few things about the battle system. We should be able to switch characters in between rounds without taking a support bar, because if we do it in the middle of a fight, it'll take a support bar, which I think is completely fair, but let us switch in between rounds. Now, I was thinking, I like the way the Naruto Storm series has the projectiles. You can dash straight through them, but that might be a little unfair to demons, so maybe we can meet in the middle. When Slayers do special attacks, how about that armored towards projectiles? Only projectiles, not armored in general, but you know, they can go through projectiles. They can even take damage, but still go through projectiles. And while we're on the topic of projectiles, Slayers need an easier way to get to projectiles in the air. I know they said they wanted more of a grounded game, but it doesn't really seem too grounded when demons are floating in the air throwing projectiles. Even if it's only air dash when an opponent is in the air throwing projectiles, that would be cool for me. I would love that idea. Also, I see a lot of people asking for it to make like a traditional fighting system when it comes to teams. So they want to have demons on the same team as Slayers. Like, I really don't want to see Rengoku teamed up with Akaza. You shouldn't team up with somebody that turned you to a donut. So no, my vote is a no for that one. But that's just my vote. Next, I think they should change is the surge opening. We all know the little gimmick. Well, if you don't know, it's a gimmick. If you're in boost, you can block, and as soon as an opponent dashes you and touches your block, you can hit surge like instantly, and you have a free opening, a free attack. Now, I got one more thing on the list before I want to ask y'all a question before we get into the really interesting stuff. I was thinking the combos could be a little bit more cinematic or throw moves out there without going in a cutscene. Like smaller versions of the moves already. Akaza kind of does it. I'm going to show you an example here. Like, this is a smaller version of his special in his combo. Like, this is Gyu's up attack, Gyu's down attack. One of those could have been his fourth form, Striking Tide. You know, not too much priority, just still a regular combo. I don't always want to have to go in surge or boost to see a combo like this. And even when I do see it, that's probably not the optimized combo, so I'm rarely ever seeing him do a move. Like, even when he throws a rock, you know, just a little something special in the combo. But now to the question before we go into the really interesting topics. So if you're new here, I do questions of the video. Basically a question every video, like question of the day type of thing. So if you could choose any breathing style besides HinoKami Kagura, what breathing style would you choose? That's your question. Put it down in the comments. I love to see your interactions and your comments and opinions. So thank you. Now back to the video. Let's get it. So now I'm going to talk about season 2 manga spoilers. So I'll give you a few seconds to click ahead of the video. I'm going to put the time that I'm done the spoilers on the video. You should see it right about now. Alright, we're taking off in the spoiler territory in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so based off how this first Demon Slayer HinoKami Chronicles game was done, I'm assuming that when season 2 drops, around that time or a little after is when we'll get the sequel. And a big part that'll contribute to the game being a good sequel are the characters. There are a lot of no-brainers that you don't have to think about when it comes to characters that should be included in this game. So I'm gonna get the main characters out the way first. I'm gonna go back to season 2. So Blood-Eye Tanjiro, I think they definitely should have a different version for him. He has different moves. Nezuko with the horn, I honestly think she should be a demon by herself. Then we got Inosuke. He showed some new moves. I think he showed about 2 new moves in the fight against Daki. And then we got Zenitsu. He showed his Godspeed move, so they can make a new moveset from that. You know how CC2 does, judging from the Storm series. Assuming we just get Tengen in Demon Slayer 1 and not Gyutsu and Daki, then Gyutsu and Daki would be new characters in Demon Slayer 2. Now for season 2 characters. First, I'm starting off with Genya. I think Genya will play very different. So when he eats demon flesh or demon blood, he takes the demon's powers and he can use it for himself, and he'll be the first human character, first Slayer to be able to heal health back. Depending on how they do that, that'll be pretty major. Then we have a huge fan favorite, Muchido Tokido, the Mist Hashira. I think he'll play very nice. All these characters play nice and unique, but I can't wait to use him. Now I'm gonna try not to butcher her name, but now we have Mitsuri Kanroji, which is the Love Hashira. I think her playstyle will be extra interesting because if anybody doesn't know, her sword is like a whip. So she can use that for many different tools if they implement them right in the game. Now for the characters that everybody loves, the demons. And I actually like these demons coming up too. Well, before that, I did forget one more thing about Blood-Eye Tanjiro. If y'all don't remember, then he pushed himself past his limits when he was fighting Daki. So I think an interesting mechanic they can put in, he can deal a lot of extra damage, but at the cost of losing some of his health. We've seen this in a few fighting games. Alright, now to the demons for real this time. So first, Upper Moon 5, Gyoko. I'm really curious to see how this demon's playstyle would be. He summons pots and he can teleport himself from pot to pot, kinda like Minato's kunai. Yeah, I'm sorry for comparing you to a fish demon, Minato. He can also summon giant octopus tentacles. But for anyone that doesn't know, there's a twist. That's just his first form. So his final form is a lot more strong and durable. His scales are strong as perfect diamonds. So my reasoning in bringing up these different forms is I don't know how this would work. Would the first form be a character and the second form be a character? Or would they just do the second form? Or would they do like transformations? So when you boost the surge, you go into a different form. Now that brings me to my favorite season 3 demon, Tengen. Now I really want to see this character done right. So this demon can summon the clones based on his emotions. So first is his anger clone, Sekiro. He can summon a staff and summon lightning from it. And since these are a part of the same demon, just like Gyuchido and Daki, and they did work together, I think it'll be cool to have them able to be on teams. Just a possibility. And now Karaku. This is his relaxation clone. He summons a fan, and when he swings it, it summons huge, powerful gusts of wind. Next is his sorrow clone, Azetsu. He can summon a spear and extend it at abnormal lengths. Now the last clone is Yorogi, the Delight clone. He has super sharp bird talons, and he can shoot sonic blasts to blast enemies away. Now I didn't call this one a clone because it's the strongest one when they all fuse. This clone represents pure hatred. So this is the most powerful one and my favorite one. First, he has wood manipulation, straight from Naruto, like Hashirama Senju. I think he really has some Senju blood. So that plus his second technique gives him the techniques of all the other clones. So he combines them, and the wood dragons can shoot lightning strikes, sonic screams, giant gusts of wind, and he's able to manipulate spears. Yo, this clone has it all. I really like this clone. So I don't know if they're gonna put all the smaller clones and this clone in, or they're just gonna go straight to the boss clone. Let me know what y'all think down below, and hopefully y'all enjoying this video. So can y'all leave a comment, a like, and definitely subscribe for more Demon Slayer content. So let's keep going with the video. I'm almost done. I'm sorry if it's too long. I'm used to shorter videos. Let's go. So one problem a lot of people had with Demon Slayer 1 was the longevity. It got boring to people quick. So I think they can make some quality of life adjustments. So first, have endless mode or tournament mode, or even both, right away. And if it's not right away, maybe just 2 to 3 months out after the game drops. Let's not have us waiting too long. I'm not mad about the situation with Demon Slayer 1 because we don't know the background situation, but now that we have a heads up and we know that we're getting a sequel pretty much, I think it'd be best to have these modes pretty much ready to go. And with these modes, I think it'll be fun to add rule changes like Naruto, such as no blocking, specials cost more meter, dashing costs meter. The lower your health, the more damage you do. Every attack starts blue combo meters, grabs deal more damage or no damage at all, so resets will change greatly. And some for support and demon skills. Also, the ultimate, support, and demon skill gauge can feel way slower or faster. Like, a lot of these rule changes would be really fun to add into the game. This really isn't needed, especially for me. I really don't care, but crossplay would be a good one. A lot of people ask for crossplay so they can play with their friends across different systems and consoles, so they definitely could benefit from that. Also, open the rank gap. When you're really high up, like I say 8 stars or 9 stars, you only match with 8 stars and 9 stars, and it's not too many of those. So sometimes I can't stream because I can't even find nobody in ranked. So sometimes that really takes my motivation to even get online and try to play. So I think opening the gap, maybe even 2 stars down. So if I'm 9 stars, I can play with 10 and 11 and 8 and 7. You know, just 2 up and 2 down and yours. And another thing that's absolutely not needed, but we would love to see, I'm sure everybody would love to see, is Team Ultimates. Team Ultimates would be great. They made some up in Naruto Storm. You know, I don't know if the Demon Slayer creator would be fine with this, but they can make some up in this game too. And speaking of online, like the rank system and stuff, we can have our card customization a little bit better. We can pick our titles like Flame Breather, Flame Hashira, stuff like that, you know, just to spice it up a little bit. Now that's pretty much it for the changes. I just want them to keep one thing the same. I love the battle system. Of course, they probably implement new things. I love how they made every character different. To me, in my opinion, this is one of the best arena fighters. I know it has glitches and bugs and problems, but in terms of making every character feel different in an arena fighter, this is great. I love this game. So hopefully just keep that up with the addition of more characters and more content. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know anything you want to see in Demon Slayer 2. So like, comment, subscribe. Come back for more good Demon Slayer content. Enjoy your day. I'm out.